So I was browsing through books at Kitabkhana the other day, and I saw these three teenagers giggling amongst themselves, and there was like I could feel कि कुछ mischief हो रहा है, कुछ तो naughty, कुछ something is wrong. Like it was just funny scenario, and I saw one of the girl holding this book by Robert Greene. The book was called The Art of Seduction. Somewhere seduction has, simply become equivalent to sex or having sex or just palang tod sex. Because these girls were like legit blushing and giggling and recommending कि हाँ तू ले नहीं तू ले कितने की है. And just a minute before I even entered that store, I spied the same book being sold by the street vendor, and I had to stop and take a minute. I was like, that is a title that is eye-catching. Because what were the odds कि मैंने देखा and मैं खुद I'm like I was intrigued with the title कि भाई क्या ही बता रहा होगा, and then I looked into it and like I searched a lot. So today, yes, we are talking about the subtle art of seduction and hota kya hai seduction basically. Yeah. So I came back home and I was wondering what is it about this book. So I started digging. I wanted to understand the term seduction. So of course I looked it up on the internet, the scientific simple meaning of it. A temptation, a tempting or attractive thing. हे भगवान, एक इधर इतना सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट बोलते नहीं आ रहा है. अ टेम्पटिंग और अट्रैक्टिव थिंग, दैट्स इट. सेडक्शन का मतलब यही होता है, अ टेम्पटिंग और अट्रैक्टिव थिंग. सो यू एंड आई, वी बोथ can be called seductive humans. Maybe seduction is something that lies in the eye of the beholder, or maybe not. So I turned towards Andrew Huberman's podcast where he interviewed Robert Greene himself, where उन लोग इतना 1.5-2 घंटा बात किए, and I'm like, oh shit, do I have the time to watch so much? And sometimes Andrew Huberman के podcast is so intense and I have to take a step back and like really, मतलब बहुत ही हाई क्वालिटी कंटेंट है एंड वो टेंजेंट होके सिर के ऊपर से चला जाता है बहुत बार. सो आई जस्ट हैव टू टेक अ स्टेप बैक एंड देन रियलाइज ओके ऐसे ऐसे बोला है, एब्जॉर्ब, देन कम बैक and listen or keep going. Anyways, Art of Seduction is a very powerful book if taken seriously, of course. It literally talks about how easily one can be manipulated if they learn the art of seduction. And so here I am talking about my findings. Of course, I've done a lot of research about this and मेरे कुछ few takeaways थे जो सीखे हैं ये book में से. And yeah, 5 key takeaway that we can all use. Number 1, understanding the power of attention. Attention is the number 1 asset in today's day and age. Like, pay attention to others and make them feel special. That's what he was trying to tell everybody. कि आप attention दोगे तो ही सामने वाले को स्पेशल फील होगा. एंड ये तो लाइकवाइज वाइस वर्सा भी यही है ना कि अगर आपको अटेंशन मिलता है तो आपको कितना स्पेशल फील होता है, राइट? कि अरे मेरे को अटेंशन दे रहा है. लाइक अटेंशन इज द नंबर 1 एसेट, स्पेशली डिजिटली स्पीकिंग, मार्केटिंग वाइज स्पीकिंग. अटेंशन है तो व्यू है, लाइक है, वट एवर कॉमेंट है, अटेंशन इज द नंबर 1 asset. Then he also talks about, how showing genuine interest in what they say and do is so impactful. And also people are drawn to those who make them feel seen and valued. तो ये उसने ना बहुत सारे instructions दिए हैं in his book कि भाई आप seduce कैसे कर सकते हो किसी को. So this was one, understand the power of attention, and I'm gonna talk a few things that I have learned under each point. So I might have a point and then other 3 sub points to talk about, and this was that. Ki people are drawn to those who make them feel seen and valued. So this was something that you can do. Pay attention, make them feel special, make them feel seen and heard and valued, and that's how you gain that power over someone. Of course, please, as I talk further, I do have to say कि भाई use everything very ethically and beware about that. This book is quite powerful if used in the right way. The other thing I also learned was the mastering the art of mystery. This was something that I was like, I had to stop and I had to like, what? Wait, what? Yeah. So we tend to overshare in an hope that the person might end up liking us, but nope. Robert Greene wants us to maintain the art of mystery overall. Like हम इतना एक तो सोशल मीडिया एंड देन ऊपर से ओवर शेयरिंग कि हमें ये भी बताना है, हमें वो भी बताना है. देयर इज़ नो मिस्ट्री लेफ्ट इन एनीथिंग. सो उसका ऐसे बोलना है कि थोड़ा सा ये एयर ऑफ मिस्ट्री होना चाहिए आपके खुद के बारे में, थोड़ा सा तो एटलीस्ट. डोंट ओवर शेयर, डोंट ओवर रिवील एवरीथिंग अबाउट यू ऑल एट वंस. थोड़ा क्यूरियोसिटी बढ़ने दो लोगों का. थोड़ा इंट्रीग एंड क्यूरियोसिटी कैन बी वेरी पावरफुल टूल इन सेडक्शन, उसका ऐसे बोलना है. सो डोंट एयर योर डर्टी लॉन्ड्री एट द फ्रंट. स्टार्टिंग में ही सब कुछ रिवील मत कर दो. वन स्टेप एट अ टाइम. ओवर शेयर मत करो. जितना पूछा है उतना ही बोलो, उससे ज़्यादा 1% भी शेयर नहीं करना. मतलब वो क्यूरियोसिटी बिल्ड होना चाहिए ना, तभी तो सामने वाला और भाव देगा आपको, राइट. पूछेगा, 2-4 और क्वेश्चन पूछेगा, राइट. ओके. फिर नंबर 3 उसने ऐसा बोला था कि अडेप्ट टू योर टारगेट्स डिज़ायर. यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि भाई इसके डिज़ायर्स क्या है. आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट द अदर पर्सन्स डिज़ायर्स आर. या उनका कहीं कुछ कमतरता है कोई स्पेसिफिक फील्ड में, वो कहीं कम, इफ़ दे फील लैक देयर ऑफ इन अ स्पेसिफिक फील्ड और थॉट प्रोसेस और कॉन्सेप्ट और एनीथिंग एज सच. एंड देन यू अडेप्ट योर अप्रोच टू फुलफिल दोज डिज़ायर्स. Like tailor your action to create a connection based on their need. कि उस केस में ये कम है, so you provide that to them. Tailor it accordingly so that you gain their attention, targets, desire basically. Yeah. फिर वो बोलता है create emotional experience. ये तो मैं भी बिलीव करती हूँ कि यार if you stir some emotion, you will definitely create a memorable experience. They will, out of 100 people, they will remember you because you stirred some kind of emotion in their heart. Yeah. And then वो also एक और एक चीज़ बोलता है वो क्या, be bold and confident. This is something that I think we should be doing more of as women, like being confident. Confidence is absolutely attractive. To be comfortable in your own skin, being proud, accepting who you are, and this is that. Like वो जो confidence है ना, वो acceptance से आता है, और वो acceptance होना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. वो ऐसे भी बोलते हैं कि यार take calculated risk and be bold in your pursuit. Be bold, ask for more, be bold in your pursuit. आपको चाहिए है, you have to be bold. Bold women make history, so you have to be bold. Yeah. People are often drawn to those who exude self-assurance. वही बोल रही हूँ ना कि आप जब तक आप खुद से श्योर नहीं हो, आप सामने वाले को क्वेश्चन नहीं बोलना है, आपको क्वेश्चन पूछना नहीं है. जब आप सेंटेंस बोल रहे हो किसी को, तो वो मेक श्योर कि आपका टोनैलिटी जो है वो अच्छा हो, कि आप when you say a sentence कि वो it does not end up with a question mark but more with the intention of a period, कि मैंने ऐसे बोला. People are often drawn to who exude self-assurance. Period. People are drawn to those who exude self-assurance. हैं? You see the tonality makes a huge difference as well. So make sure कि अगर आप कुछ भी किसी से भी कुछ भी बात कर रहे हो, तो आप assured, self assured हो कि आप जो बोल रहे हो वो सही बोल रहे हो, फुल कॉन्फिडेंस से बोल रहे हो. तो बी बोल्ड, बी कॉन्फिडेंट, ये एक बड़ा फैक्टर्स ने बोला था in this book, and that just got me यार, that just really got me. Of course, do remember कि you have to practically be very ethical and respectful in real life situation when you're using such techniques. इसकी बुक का नाम है I believe Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Check it out. It's interesting. You can learn a thing or two. Yeah. And also there are a few practical seduction techniques that I learned, and I was like, is this even possible? And so I hopped on YouTube, one such creator who was talking about subtle body movement. She was also talking about speech voice tonality, and then also she was talking about confidence and bold energy, having the bold energy. So yeah, subtle body movement mein she was talking about how you need to, whatever movement you end up doing, like moving your hair to the back, yeah, touching your hair, or just playing with your hair. So she was like, just do it slowly, slow method, slow motion mein jo bhi karna hai. And then she was also talking about softly walking, you know, swinging your waist left and right, accentuating those hips, let your body move, glide, flow, ekdam flow mein ekdam, yeah. It needs to be felt naturally, matlab it needs to come to you as a second nature, natural dikhna chahiye. Of course, don't go and like just do it and it will come off as awkward. Maybe practice it अगर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि नहीं हो पा रहा है, normal नहीं आ रहा है. Then also she was talking about how eye contact is absolutely essential part of it. Like eyes are the soul, the windows to your soul, and you have to softly gaze into your desired objects' eyes. Don't intensely stare, just softly gaze into their eyes, look away and then look back at them again, so that they know, okay, you're interested in, you know. Yeah. And then other thing was also she was talking about speech and voice. So this is where I want us all to focus on talking softly and in more relaxed tone, not too fast. Don't talk a lot, which might not give off as like a good impression. Soft, intentional, and slow. That is what we are looking at. We are also known to talk loudly. We chat, we live loudly, we eat loudly, we dance loudly, we sing, celebrate. I know it's just our vibe, but talking softly does not come easy to us. And this was that one habit that I was challenged with when I moved abroad. And so yeah, this is something that I'm currently working on. She also told me ki this video was very, by the way, educational, and she was like, don't over communicate, let there be some mystery, let them chase you, let them come to you with curious mind and heart, right? So don't over communicate. This was something that even Robert Greene talks about. So yeah. And then lastly, it just all comes down to confidence and energy. You have to have the confidence, the self-love and acceptance. I think a lot of us need to work on this department. Like if you are somebody who needs to work, maybe seek therapy. Time and time I've mentioned, you need to heal your inner child. The childhood traumas need to be healed to live this life fully. Yeah, the self-acceptance, self-love needs to come out. It will radiate once you see this, once you accept, once you love yourself the way you deserve. It will come across, it will come off. एकदम एनर्जी वाइब्रेशन ही बदल जाएगा आपके बॉडी का. ट्रस्ट मी ऑन दिस. बिन देयर, सीन दैट हैपन टू मी, एंड आई कैन नॉट बिलीव इट. आई एम स्टिल लिविंग थ्रू दिस. या okay, I hope this was informative, maybe enjoyable, maybe entertaining and eye-opening. If you try any of these, do let me know kya hota hai. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.